Okay, this will be an interesting one. So this one's going to be funny. Right, this one's going to be, I wonder what we're going to use. We're going text, even though this one's probably a different setting. And this one's going to be black to start with. We're going to start with black. And we're going to go here. Select our tray. Okay, this will be a funny one. We're going to keep that on there. We're just going to keep it at normal. Okay, we're going to go here. We're going to make this one come up a treat. Try to make this one more interesting. Okay, darker text. So we're going to make it a negative positive reversal to make it look different. And we're going to go here on the contrast. Going to make the contrast huge, but not all the way. Going to darken it and sharpen it as usual. So let's see what this one is. It's going to start out as black, and we're going to do something fancy with it once we've done the well, we'll see. It will be a surprise. So what do we got here is some kind of camisol. I found this on a fence. I don't know why someone left it there. It's a little bit tricky trying to get it straightened up, but we won't get too fussy. We don't want to lose our settings while we're farting around with this piece of fabric or this piece of clothing. We're just going to leave the dock feeder open, and we're just going to hit that. And here goes our scan. This is Konica Minolta bullshit. This 3-step la-di-da stupid process that KM have made up, especially to piss off the customers. Well, yeah, you'd think that'd be a good way of pissing off customers, even if you don't mean to. But it's just not good enough, Konica Minolta. And yeah, we're gonna reduce this, I think, because I forgot that we're using the whole platen here. So we're gonna go in the zoom, and we're just gonna reduce it from A3 to A4. Also, it looks like it's a bit too heavy, so we're gonna have to do some work somewhere. So I think the text is the wrong setting. It is the wrong setting. Text photo printed is a lot better than that, I'd say. So we're just going to see how this looks. This will look a lot better because I want to get all that, all that detail there, something different. So we just got to go. I almost walked around to get the watch the paper come out, and I forgot we had to make 2 more operations because my old C353 just worked like a normal photocopier. This one's a bit of a joke. Konica Minolta joke. Bit of Konica Minolta humour. Actually, I don't like that layout. I think we're going to change it. I don't know why it's looking like shit, but we're just going to change it around a bit, make it look nicer. Maybe that little frayed bit would make it look nice, better. We're just going to put it within the A3 and make it look really nice as much as we can. We're just going to scrunch it here and scrunch it there, make it a bit better. So let's try that again. Let's see if we've made this one a whole lot better. So that's just scanned the whole A3 area. We're going finish, and then we're just going start. Stupid fucking Konica Minolta shitter. Alright, let's see how this KM looks. Let's see what this KM copy looks like. It looks better than before. I'm wondering if we can basically call that one. We'll just put those ones up there. We're going to do something special. We've done this before. So we're going to start with this first copy. And we're going to go and we're going to do something interesting. We're going to go here. The next single colour, we're going to go into single colour. We're going to go cyan. We're going to make it cyan for this one. And here we go. Scanning again, as usual. Typical photocopier shit. Oh, I nearly forgot. We've got to make 2 more button pushes. This ain't no ordinary photocopier. This is special Konica Minolta design, specially to piss people off in the office. Oh dear, haven't we got our knickers in a knot, Konica Minolta? So we're going to make this Konica Minolta perform something nice. Even though it's a shit machine, by my standards, it's good enough for what I'm doing it with, but in the future I see photocopiers as being artificially intelligent instead of being fucking stupid like this. I see them being artificially intelligent, being made mostly out of metal, less plastic, 5% plastic. So it's a lot less toxic. Yeah, you don't have to worry about flammability testing, which is pretty messy from what I know. You don't have to worry about that because the metal does not burn in a fire. So basically, we're only going to use 5% plastic. We're going to avoid the messy job of flammability testing, but I did something wrong. That's a nice copy, but it's wrong. So we've got to basically use more metals, save the plastics for plugs and sockets and wiring and other essential areas where plastic is needed. We don't need all that fucking plastic for our panels and for our internals. And the chassis is going to be made out of aircraft grade aluminium. The outside, the exterior panels will be made of beautiful, ordinary grade but beautiful anodized aluminium. No, we don't want that. Fuck, I'm just not concentrating, sorry. We're meant to use mirror image. What the fuck is happening here? This has changed. This looks different to what I'm used to. Oh, we're going to go original size. For some reason it's calling on original size. Fuck me dead. Does that. It's a fucking stupid design. So we're going to make 2 mirror images. We're going to start with the yellow, and then we're going to make a magenta. So we're going to make this machine last 60 years. That's another feature this machine is going to have, is it's going to last 60 years, not 5 years like this piece of shit. It's going to last 60 years. You know, parts are going to be available for 60 years, and same with the labour, you know. And basically, did I say it's going to be artificially intelligent? Well, that's what it has to be to make photocopying less of a problem in the workplace and more of a pleasure. Pleasure? Can the customer experience really become pleasure instead of the usual pain associated with photocopiers in the office? And then of course when the machine reaches the end of its life, it'll be recycled. And to have less plastic means less complexity, I'm pretty sure. Less types of plastic. If you just restrain it to the necessary bits, plastic shouldn't. We don't have to worry about having this sort of plastic to recycle, this external shit. And, you know, and then, of course, when I make my money as a CEO, I'm going to be giving most of my money away to help clean up the planet and to help fix up climate change, the damage done to our planet with climate change, and also to keep people to prevent poverty and to eliminate poverty, which I'd like to do. I'd like to eliminate poverty. You know, even if we had homeless men and women, well, not just men, women as well, sleeping under the building of the future head office of the company, which I'll be running, I'm willing to flick $50 a day to the homeless people, and they can be allowed to sleep under the building. We've got to have freedom. We've got to have freedom of choice, and the homeless have got to be looked after, and people who are less fortunate than us rich people. I'm not rich yet, but when I become rich, I want to do my best to serve mankind and to serve this planet and to help the beautiful creatures of our planet, the flora and the fauna, which comes under planet, I guess. But yeah, it's got to change, because this world, this throwaway society is not sustainable. And why should people go mad in the office trying to make a photocopy? Like on this machine, 3 times I have to push the buttons 3 times to get a copy. I've never had this before. This is the first machine I've seen that has this odd way of functioning. Even my old C353 was just a normal hit the start key and out it comes. Why do I have to change it, bitches? Why the fuck do I have to change it? I don't know. I don't know what's going through their heads. They're deranged, somehow they're mentally deranged, they love money. Loving money is insanity. It's extreme insanity. People die, planet gets compromised, animals die, plants die, food availability becomes scarce for a lot of people in this world, and especially in third world countries. We can't go on like this, guys, girls, and you got to do what you're passionate about. I love photocopiers, and therefore I want to do the right thing when I get the chance. At the moment, there's no chance. But in the future, I look forward to to doing something good. Anyway, got to go.